Strengthening for cystitis. Cystitis is an infection of the bladder or urethra, very common in women, though men can also experience it. It's so common that some people say they have learned to live with it. If you're a woman, it's very likely that you've experienced this infection at some point in your life. Let's distinguish between interstitial cystitis, acute cystitis, and chronic cystitis. We identify and remove the weaknesses of each of these types and their combinations from 0 minus infinity to 100% of the time with infinite time. We erase the cumulative effect of suffering from this type of illness in this or other lifetimes. We balance these three types of cystitis, ensuring that they are centered and stable, and we strengthen the bladder. We separate the bladder wall, bladder neck, urethra, sphincters, valves, and ureters. We erase each of their weaknesses and combine them to negative infinity, 100% of the time, with infinite time. We level them to be centered, balanced, and stable. We strengthen the bladder's muscle tissue to expand and contract, optimizing the storage and expulsion of urine, 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. Strong to tense and relax the trousseau muscle to allow the accumulation of urine and empty it afterwards. We strengthen the bladder neck's connection to the urethra and the urethra to transport urine from the bladder to the body's exterior. We strengthen the sphincter muscles to control the urine flow. We strengthen the external urethral sphincter so it can consciously control by stopping and starting the urine flow. Strong valves and ureters to transport urine from the kidneys to the bladder. We strengthen the one-way connection of the kidneys to the bladder at 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We will eliminate the cumulative effect of emotions, sensations, and reactions that have weakened the urinary system. We eliminate the sensation of stinging, burning, sensation of urinating frequently and in small amounts. We also eliminate traces of blood in the urine, pelvic discomfort, and the feeling of pressure in the lower abdomen. We also erase all discomforts and pains from this and other causes. We erase the cumulative effect at negative infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. We eliminate the feeling of difficulty in moving forward, finishing and fulfilling during the daily purpose. We also erase the feeling of difficulty urinating. We eliminate bacteria, E. coli, and others that are in the urinary tract. We decrease their reproduction and strengthen them to be eliminated through urine. At 100% infinite co-potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We separate diseases that activate or trigger symptoms, diabetes, kidney stones, enlarged prostate, or spinal cord injuries. We erase the weaknesses and level them out so that they're centered, balanced, and stable. We're going to eliminate traces of medications, radiation, and the accumulated effect of foreign bodies like catheters and chemicals. We send them to the lymphatic system at 100% infinite co-potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We eliminate the damage caused by bubble baths, hygiene sprays, and spermicidal gels. We send all of this to the lymphatic system as well. We strengthen the channels, ducts, fluids, centers, and lymph nodes to drain. At 100% infinite co-potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We eliminate rejection and resistance to having sex in this and in other lives. We erase memories of sexual abuse and slavery, lack of pleasure and painful sexual intercourse in you, in ancestors and descendants, in this and other lives, at negative 0 infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. We remove direct, indirect, and partially indirect curses and karmas for having done these things to others. We erase memories of observing and dictating these sexual dynamics. At negative infinity, 100% of the time with finite time. We boost physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional intelligence. To alter diet and lifestyle that encourages dehydration, urine retention, and excessive caffeine and alcohol intake. We're going to purge these substances from the body again through the lymphatic system at 100% infinite co-potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We're going to enhance de-inflammation, diminish inflammation, reduce histamine, and boost antihistamine throughout the urinary system. We escalate regeneration, demote degeneration to 100% infinite co-potential, 100% of the time with finite time. Let's relieve the mind of all these symptoms. We remove distortions, exaggerations, magnifications, and intensifications, as well as contrary perceptions that make you feel everything is disorganized. We eliminate the mind's need to control and organize the lives of others and everyday situations. We send the mind and its cumulative effects to other universes, existences, dimensions, time, space, dark matter and energy, black and wormholes of the universe, and other unknown places. We're going to erase memories of feeling disrespected in your territory, memories of quarrels with siblings or colleagues that made you feel invaded. We delete memories of growing up in homes without routines, habits, order, or boundaries. We remove the need for control that stems from this source to be infinitely 100% or less with finite time. We're going to reduce stiffness and increase flexibility, strong to control others and not be controlled by them, strong to control yourself and not be controlled by you, strong to release, erase, let go, become free, forgive, protect, and forget all the rigid and inflexible thoughts that trigger and activate these symptoms. We will get rid of physical, mental, and emotional discomfort when circumstances change, when something is out of your control, and when something isn't what you expected. We eliminate the tendency to use false tools, lying, denying, forgetting, avoiding, and closing yourself off from other people's abilities, their freedoms, and their choices. We get rid of the distortion in your mind of thinking that only you can do it right, that only you know, that if you are not in control, others or you will suffer. We obliterate this mechanical and unconscious tendency with all its cumulative effect. We erase the distortion of the mind of feeling that everything is falling apart, that everything is chaotic, that everything is disorder. And we send this mind with all its cumulative effects and all its resistance to leaving your body out to other universes, existences, dimensions, time, space, dark matter and energy, black holes and wormholes to the universe and other unknown places. We are going to eliminate the anger that comes from wanting to control everything. Anger at you, at others, and from others towards you who feel invaded by your control. At 0 minus infinity 100% of the time with infinite time. We eliminate hurt feelings. We eliminate other people's anger and frustrations because of your own behavior. We remove the cumulative effect of it to 0 minus infinity 100% of the time with infinite time. We're going to eliminate all the mental distortion that's being reflected in the form of stress, fatigue, insomnia, discomfort, and pain. Strong to adapt, to flex, to have patience in face of other people's choices and ways of doing things. Strong to control your own mind instead of wanting to control the minds of others. strong in the face of unforeseen events, failures, mistakes, improvisations, blunders, and deviations or plans, both yours and those of others. We strengthen so that all this is the same, not the same, different, not different, change, perception, no perception. We strengthen the internal and external dynamics, internal and external limits, and vertices of all geometries at 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We're going to remove anything that prevents, limits, delays, hinders, or blocks you from letting go of control and gaining flexibility. We erase all the weaknesses to be flexible, to be neutral, to be an infinite world, 100% of the time with infinite time. Reset, recalibrate, reprogram, readjust, and rejuvenate your body, your mind, and your spirit. How you feel, the same or different.